I went to a screener of Mortal Kombat invited by Warner Brothers. I'm gonna keep it real for you. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about movies and say I love them so much because, you know, I got invited. I don't care. I'm in this environment of being in a crowd that's invited, and so they're like overhyped. And I understand that when you go to a screener or people that is the general public, because they let people in first that are like movie bloggers or influencers or creator whatever, and then they have seats available for the general crowd, and it's a first come first serve. So there are people making a line outside waiting for this film, excited because they're real fans of the film. And so you're in a crowd of people cosplaying, people going crazy, people who got invited, people whose first time being invited to these things. Have a DJ, they have people yelling like, oh, exciting. The first half of the movie, everything was kind of quiet. I was like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. I found it to be so predictable and so cookie cutter storyline. And then something happened in my brain where actually young Liz was like, there was a switch that was flipped, and I don't know at what point that happened. Switch turned on that for the remainder of the movie I just was like, okay, relax, this is not that deep. This is a fun film for Mortal Kombat fans, for people who love to play the game like I love to play the game, and it just brought it back. I think I needed some time to adjust my mind and my mindset that this is a fun movie. And there's a lot of Easter eggs and moments and fatalities that are like, they did that. And that's when I really started yelling, screaming, and going all out, because I saw some things that finally, I was kind of like, finally, that was my clap. And I laughed so hard that I cried at some point because it was so bad that it was so funny. And that's the purpose of this film, to make you laugh, to make you get out of, you know, your everyday. But to me, it took a while. Definitely lots of blood, lots of gore, fatalities, and lots of moments, lots of bad words. And I had a great time, and I haven't stopped laughing about certain moments. This phrase comes on in the film when it says, but not today. Oh my gosh, you would just know, just remember this. But not today. Just know from there on, I laughed to the point I cried. It was for a good 3 minutes. If you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, like die-hard fan, you played all the games and you're into it, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. They're doing fan service with this film 100%. I had a lot of fun. I needed it because after that, I left in a good mood. And that's why you go to the movies for sometimes. You want to be entertained. And I was entertained after the first 20 minutes. Let me make that clear. I love that they use all the backgrounds from the fights. I loved the outfits, the cosplays. I was going to say the cosplays. Costume design was amazing. I don't know if I'll get invited again because I was very honest about it. But hey, that's just what it is. I could care less. I could pay a ticket. It's my spoiler-free review. And I hope that it helps you in any way. If you like these reviews, let me know. If you don't, I'll stop doing them because one day I will cosplay Jade from Mortal Kombat 11. That's like my dream. That's my favorite. And one day it will happen. That is one of my goals. That's why I keep watching my shows, keep watching my videos, keep supporting me so I can get monetized on this channel and I can get stuff like this happen because that's going to be insane. Stay blessed.